I need to know if your husband will be there. And I said, well, no, he won't.
I recommend you all watch the video that I'm stitching because it's a pretty good trip through the fight of women for social justice for the last 50 years. And it's a great reminder that many of us are not even one generation away from a lot of the changes that have happened. I don't want to take away from what she's saying because I do feel like this is a genuine case of sexism, but I want to add to it. And I want to add to it from the perspective of a licensed addiction counselor. And why do I see this as having a different component? It's because marketing is the evil opposite of addiction counseling, like I do. See, in marketing, they want you to consume more, and I want you to consume less of something. You know, I don't want you to consume more than you need, and they want you to consume more than you need. So many times, marketing playbooks are the exact opposite of addiction counseling playbooks. Now, in this case, what I'm seeing is they wanted the woman of the house to also have the man of the house present if they were going to send their inspector for the windows out because, well, she thinks it's because they want the man of the house to be present to make decisions. And very well could be the case culturally for this company because they are donating to things that are very akin to Project 2025. Okay. But this undue requirement that they're only telling women that they have to have their husband present or the man of the house present, and they're not telling men that they have to have the woman of the house present in order to do these inspections. So they'll show up for a man alone, but they won't show up for a woman alone if she also is cohabitating with a man. There's a reason for this, and it's because of refusal skills. And I teach these skills how to say no, right? Just say no. Remember those things? Okay. So many people need additional help to say no, right? And when they're being given a sales pitch that is trying to uh, sell itself as not being a sales pitch of, oh, we're just inspecting your windows, we're going to tell you when you might need new windows in the future. No, they're trying to sell you right then and there. Just like an auto dealership, if you walk off the lot, it's basically a no forever. They want when their foot is in your door to be able to sell you right then and there. Right? They might say that that's not what they're going to do, but that's exactly what they're going to do. And the problem for them sometimes is that if they do an inspection for the woman of the house without the man of the house present, the woman of the house will oftentimes say, well, I need some time to think about this, and I also need to confer with my husband. If the man of the house is alone without the woman of the house and they show up and do this inspection, they feel like their sales team is confident in their ability to tell the man that he needs to step up and make the manly decision without her present, and they can still make the sale. But too many women historically in their sales practice are probably telling them, "Oh, I need some time to talk to my husband about this," and then they don't make the sale. So it's not worth it for them to send their sales force out if it's just the woman who is cohabitating with a man, because there is this ability for them to say no that they haven't been able to figure out a way to get around, right? Their entire reason for living in the business world is getting around people's ability to say no. They're selling something that people don't need right away. And so, in order to do that, they have to be able to get around every different way that you can say no. And that's why this sexist practice, uh, looks kind of like they're culturally all about that, and not letting women make decisions. But really, it's because they have this history that they're building of different ways that people say no, and they're just trying to preemptively get around your ability to say no without your husband present, because they think that when you two are together, the man and the wife, that they can sell their their product better than when just the woman alone is there. They are confident that they can snowball two people who share the decision making responsibilities, who are both there at the same time, easier than they can just the woman in a relationship, because they know ways to get around just the man in the relationship. They just pressure him and say, hey, aren't you man enough to make the decisions alone? Aren't you the man of the house? And they make the sale. They can't do that to women. And that's why this exists, that they, when they're setting up their appointments, that they try to make sure that both the man and the woman are present, or just the man. But just the woman doesn't work as well for their sales techniques. Still insidious and all that, but not necessarily tied to historic trends in, you know, the movement towards social justice. It's more the evil evolving nature of sales and marketing.